Oh, that's right. I need my Beedrill ass hat.
Yes.
Yeah, freaking Brad sent me a message on Facebook yesterday, the day before. He's like, yeah, remember in the anime how Beedrill, like, everyone is petrified of him?
Yeah.
But in the video game, like, everyone, he sucks.
That is the sad thing. Because in the anime, everyone was afraid of him. No one wanted to get stung by a Beedrill.
Nope.
Yeah.
This game, he sucks. I'm just
In all
powering him.
games, he suck.
I'm not even bothered. Like, he's gonna be there, but I'm not gonna bother him. Because I was looking at his moveset. It's not like he learns anything good.
Oh, his last move should be his specialty move, Twin Needle.
Yeah, it's not his last move, but he doesn't learn anything good, and he doesn't really learn any good, like, I don't know, he doesn't learn any good TMs.
We got. He learns some good moves in Black and White because they increase his move pool, but in older games he has nothing good.
No, not at all. It's weird. I'm actually looking forward, because I pretty much want to, like, Nuzlocke everything. But obviously I can't do the DS, because I need to shell out the money to get a DS capture card. Oh, what the hell? You tricked me. I thought you were just a guy standing there. He's a freaking trainer. Charlie! Is he a unicorn?
Oh, look, Metapod. Easy experience.
And it's against a freaking trainer, so it's going to be even more boosted. Level 12. Level 14, he gets Metal Claw. So, that'll be good.
Yeah, a move he never learned before. He learns now, and it also increases his brokenness.
Yep. Yeah, I figured out, because when I do Ruby or Sapphire, like, well, I don't know if I'm going to do Ruby or if I'm going to do Emerald. Like, I was thinking, I don't know, like, what Pokemon I should use as a starter. Because right now I'm using Torchic. And I pretty much always use Mudkip. So be like, should I just do Trico? But Trico sucks ass. I don't know if I want to bother.
Actually, Tricos tend to be kind of broken.
No, he's the one. He was the first starter I had in this game. When I played my original Ruby version way back then, he was a character, like he was the Pokemon I picked, and I just hated him. I think I actually kicked him off my team. I think it's the only time I've ever kicked the starter off my team before I faced the Elite Four. And ever since then, I've never started with a grass Pokemon. Which kind of sucks, because I feel like Turtwig would have been awesome. I wasn't recording any of this. I forgot to hit the record button for the footage. Luckily, nothing important happened besides talking shit about Beedrill.
Okay, you get, this month has a $20 off the Hapago HD PVR2 Game Edition.
Well, yeah, but we've already got PVRs. That's how we're capturing footage now.
$10 off any pre-owned games, $30 or more. That save coupon is on there every fucking month.
I love that literally we should just be like, suck it, Game Grumps. You guys want to talk about something that has nothing to do with your game? We're literally discussing this month's Best Buy coupons. Take that.
So?
That's how we Let's Play.
I picked up Resistance 3 and Zona Enders HD collection because they were on sale at Best Buy last week.
Yeah, I don't know. We played Resistance 3 for a little bit. I just don't like it. I'm really like, I don't know. I think they should stick to Ratchet and Clank.
Well, that's always how they... Like, Resistance... I think Resistance 3 is gonna be the last Resistance game, I think.
No, because they made one for the Vita.
Well, and handhelds don't count.
And it sucked.
Handhelds don't count. I've always been like that. Handhelds don't count.
Yeah. Didn't they just did the new Sly Cooper game, right?
Yeah.
So at least
in time.
Yeah. And that got some pretty good reviews, some kind of mediocre, but nothing bad. So maybe they should stick to those type of games. Although it is funny that literally two of their big two of their big franchises are both by the same people now.
Wait, what?
Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank are now the same people. Like the same developer.
Well, they always been the same developer.
No, Insomniac was someone else. Or Sly Cooper was someone else.
No.
Yeah.
No, it was always Insomniac.
No, this is Sucker Punch. What the hell? What did Sucker Punch do?
Infamous.
That's it. Yeah. So they went on the Infamous. So Sly Cooper, I guess, went to Insomniac.
Or are you sure they're not still being done by Sucker Punch?
Yes. That was the big debate when they were coming out with the new Sly Cooper game. Oh, I find it funny because Sly Cooper, they released the HD collection. No new Sly Cooper games for the PS3 up until, what are we, only a few months away from the end. I mean, they'll still be releasing games for probably another 5 years.
What, for the PS3?
Yeah.
Another 3.
Well, no. Sony will be releasing games. Because EA was coming out with Madden games up until, I think, 2010 or 2011.
They do the whole 10-year life cycle bullshit. And the sad thing about it is, PS2. Even though it was PS3 had come out, they were still popping out with good games.
Yeah.
I remember buying PS2 games well after owning my PS3.
Yeah, me too, but that's only because I've only owned a PS3 for a year and a half. And I've only owned a PS2 for 7 months.
Oh, wow, really?
I told you.
Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. If you buy a physical copy, you get a Vita copy for free.
Yeah, that's how a lot of these Sony games are now. What's pissing me off is I know you're supposed to be able to... They're cross-buy, but they're not cross-play. They gave up on that. As soon, they launched a Vita, that was a big advertisement. 2 games had it, and then it just stopped. Yeah, because Ratchet & Clank Full Frontal Assault, I got a copy of that. PlayStation All-Stars came with it, but I already had the digital copy anyways. This is fun. I forgot how monotonous this was, just power leveling. Because basically in Ruby, after, once I beat the first gym, I didn't power level anymore. I was just getting the experience points from the trainers. But I can't afford to do that in this game. I'm already pretty much 2 Pokemon down.
Wait,
I lost because Mankey died.
Yeah, you lost Mankey.
And then I killed the Rattata.
Oh, that's right. I don't even consider the Rattata lost because you never even owned it.
Well, that's still a missing Pokemon that I could have in my team. Not that I think Rattata would have been at all helpful against Brock, but at least it would have been for later on down the road. I'm still trying to keep the broader scope in this. Okay, so the one thing Beedrill's good for is he can learn Cut and Rock Smash.
So you're gonna make him an HM whore?
Yeah, pretty much. I got him. I might as well use him for something.
Sly Cooper's new developer is it Insomniac?
I thought it was.
No, it's Suzuka Games, which is actually a branch of Sucker Punch.
Huh, thought it was Insomniac for some reason.
Since Sony owns these franchises, they pretty much advertise with each other.
Yeah.
That's probably why you got the feeling that it was like a Insomniac, since the devil came with Ratchet & Clank Collection.
I don't know, I could have swore I read it was Insomniac doing this game. Maybe I was just hoping they were doing it. Because I like the originals. I haven't played 2 or 3 yet, but I like the first Sly Cooper. And I freaking love Ratchet & Clank cracking time. And one of these days, I'll actually go back and finish the HD collection.
Well, These in Time got a good
I think it got mostly good reviews. Some that were kind of mediocre, but it's not a game of the year contender.
At the average, it got a 75 out of 100.
Yeah, exactly. So it got, so that means that for every score of a 65 or 70, it would have gotten an 80 or an 85. Because I like some of these reviewers, like Destructoid. I always see their scores posted everywhere. I have no idea who the fuck these people are. It's I go basically, Game Informer is usually the only one I find reliable. Because their reviews happen to match up with what I think of the game.
Metacritic gave it a 75.
That's just an average of everything. I think a lot of people just assume everything that's a really good game should be a 10 out of 10. I don't think, because I used to think that, but
There's no such thing as perfection. When a game gets a 10 out of 10, there's got to be a reason.
Yeah, because there's no such, I like, I think it's the Xbox magazine. They actually have, when they do the breakdown of their scores, they have an 11 out of 10 category for the perfect game. And it'll never happen. They say that. No game will ever be perfect. But, a 10 out of 10 is usually as close to perfection as you're going to get. So, Bioshock Infinite is a 10 out of 10. So when I say, if I'm giving Pokemon Ruby a score right now, if I'm giving it a 7.5 or an 8, that means it's a really good game. It's just not
the perfect game.
It's not the perfect game. And I think it's mostly because I would give Gold and Silver a 10 out of 10, and it's such a huge... It's the same thing. Pokemon Black and White, I don't think it's as bad as I will say it is. I didn't like it too much. But I think it's because you look at Heart Gold and Soul Silver and all the steps forward they took. You have the Pokemon following you around. The run button, just you click run and you go. And then Black and White was such a step backwards. It might as well have come directly after Ruby and Sapphire, because they took everything that Heart Gold and Soul Silver did and threw it out the window. And it was a different development team within Game Freaks, but they sort of branched, sort of like how Last of Us is being developed by a different person, by different people than Uncharted 3.
Yeah.
So...
Last of Us. That comes out next week, right?
No, next month. It was supposed to come out today. It got delayed until mid-June.
You're lying!
I've been telling you this for 4 months, and every single time I tell you this, you don't believe me, and then you look it up, and it's true. It was supposed to come out today. That's why I'm on vacation this week. I was supposed to be playing that, working on a review for Friday.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, doesn't it suck to be wrong? I know. I was just wrong 5 minutes ago about Insomniac doing frickin' Sly Cooper.
What the fuck?
You are not good at keeping track. You get a release date, and that's the release date.
Pretty much is how I feel.
You're probably still trying to figure out where the fuck Stick of Truth is, and that was supposed to come out 2 months ago.
As I know, that shit's November. Might be December.
I'm hoping it's this year.
I'm hoping it's October for Halloween. It'll be perfect.
Yeah. I'm hoping it comes out... For me, perfect time for that to come out would be July. I know it's not going to happen. Because August, I'll be playing Saints Row 4. And either September or October, I don't remember if they announced the release date, but I'll be playing Grand Theft Auto 5. So...
that's September 17th.
Okay, so maybe October. Yeah, October would be good then. Because then after that,
Because this is how I feel. I feel Stick of Truth is probably already done. They're just holding off for the perfect time to drop it.
They could. Well, it's Ubisoft. They release everything in November.
That's right.
It'll come out the same day as Assassin's Creed 4. That's when it's coming out.
Assassin's Creed 14.
Yeah. But I'm going to bleep this section that I'm about to say right now because it's kind of spoilers for what I'm planning on doing. October would be a bad time for me for those games to come out too. Because the month of November I'm doing...
Yeah, see, it was supposed to be released last month.
Yeah, it's supposed
Or
to
the
be
5th.
March 15th. And
No,
then
the 5th
the 5th of April?
of March.
Oh.
But it was postponed for later in the year.
Because of the buyout.
Because due to the shutdown.
Yeah.
So like I said, for all we know, it's already done. The only thing that fucking they're probably doing to it is like, oh, let's do some Ubisoft touch-ups.
Well, think about it. Ubisoft is the same team that said, okay, you know what? We're going to delay Rayman Legends for the Wii U because we want it to come out for all 3 platforms at roughly the same time. So, literally within like a week and a half span, you're going to get Assassin's Creed 4, Rayman Legends, and freaking Stick of Truth. I don't know. I still haven't seen Assassin's Creed 3 for $10 yet. I'm actually surprised about that.
That is a surprising thing. You know.
Here we go. We got our first evolution. No wait. Well, Beedrill doesn't count. We got our first evolution of a Pokemon I actually am going to use. Who will probably die against Brock, and I'm going to regret saying this.
Trading the fucking living hell out of it.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Oh wait, you got Metal Claw.
Yeah.
You gotta survive. You could survive.
I'm not fucking around. This is a Nuzlocke. You know what's funny? You're going through all these games they're going to be releasing. We're going to play Stick of Truth because it's freaking South Park.
Exactly.
And we're going to play Smurfs 2 because it'll probably be an easy platinum and we're whores like that.
Fuck you.
You're the bigger whore. You're the one... See, at least I'm doing a Let's Play channel. I'm doing interesting stuff like doing a Nuzlocke challenge and then probably later tonight we could do a Terraria hardcore on a split screen. Which would be interesting because I will die within 5 minutes.
Why?
I do not play Terraria with any concern of my life. I've learned that I can deposit my money in a chest. So there is no, there's nothing about me dying that I'm worried about.
And then we have Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag.
Pass. Which sucks because Assassin's Creed is actually going towards something I'm really interested in, which is pirates.
Pirates!
But our last experience with pirates didn't go so well. Cue Risen 2 footage here.
Call of Jazo? Gunslinger?
Juarez?
Is that how you fucking pronounce that?
Is that Call of Juarez and you just called him Jazzle?
Yes.
Call of Jazzle.
Jazzle.
And that, my friends, is how you make YouTube gold.
Lego Harry Potter Year 5 and 7, $5 at Kmart.
Really?
Yes.
Why are we not at Kmart right now? Besides the fact that it's
open.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Assassin's Creed Utopia for the iPhone.
Oh joy! Is it also for the iPad?
No, at least I don't think so.
That's
It
bullshit.
just says the iOS and Android.
Oh yeah, that's the iPad.
Then Nutty Flutties.
Please tell me you're not reading Assassin's Creed Liberations 2.
No.
After Call of Jazzle, I don't know.
Nutty
I no longer
Flutties.
trust. Okay, I don't trust information relayed from you anymore.
It's. You know what? I'm not even gonna. Nutty Butterflies. There.
Okay, cool. You just fart.
Yes, I did. It was very good.
Ah, for the love of God. I'm so glad THQ went out of business. Oh wait, no I'm not. Because that means Deep Silver controls one of my favorite franchises of this generation.
You know what? That's another thing. Let's go see what they make.
Deep Silver? Shit. They made Risen 2, which we've already queued footage for.
Which is probably one of their worst games.
No, I don't think it is. Because I think Risen 2 was considered marginally better than Risen 1. Of course, I don't have an Xbox right now. Somebody's got it as a fucking paperweight. Yeah, I wonder who that could be. I should put up different footage because this is going to be so boring. Or I could just be a dick and put up footage of me level grinding in a different Pokemon game. I don't think I'm getting into level 18. I think Roof has hit his ceiling. Da-dum.
Dumbass.